Is the
Hey,
ability to not get
I haven't
lost
done
some sort of talent?
Yelan's quest yet, so let's just do it. Let's go. I'm not even sure what exactly it is about. It's like, yeah, covert operations, but what is it about? What exactly does the text say? Summer is here, and following a suggestion from Paimon, you head to Yelon Wharf to sample some refreshing green tea. On your way, you unexpectedly run into Yelan, who appears to be right in the middle of something. Right in the middle of being the hottest lady around. Is it voiced? Hope it is.
Wait,
Hey,
the
let's go.
person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yerlon? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Is that Mountain? Wait, something's not right. There are eyes on this place and not friendly kind either.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer
Ma'am?
Adler, after
No,
all
it's
that
Adler.
work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me.
It's all of them, right? Those two dudes in the back
13 strongholds.
and one to the right.
One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
It's all set up
Don't
for
forget
them,
to take
obviously.
some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Is it like all of them? These two as well? Or is it just those two? Looks like it's just them, okay.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
I have a bad feeling about those two onlookers. Yelan must have noticed them, right? Obviously.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat.
But I would imagine Adler
Excuse
will
me.
be fine.
A pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Yes.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
God damn it, Paimon. The two of them were definitely up to no good. They eavesdropped on your conversation with the Fontanian friend.
More than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals?
Always.
You've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you have to handle it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious. Sounds like quite the criminal syndicate. What's the crime?
Mora laundering. To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Not bad, not bad. At all.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
Billions of Mora. Billions. Huh?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title the Dark Financier.
Kinda almost sounds like one of the Fatui. Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of these collectibles are from Liwe.
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from.
Paimon,
If
you're
you know
still
what
on
this
the
merchant
laundering?
is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Yeah, of course. Come on,
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if
Like
Paimon
Paimon.
was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait. Even if Paimon turned bad,
Are they
the
implying
Traveler
something?
would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something.
Okay, dude, this is like layering in it on so thick.
Paimon
So
gets it
thick.
now. Even
What
if
the
you
hell?
track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Which means you wanted them to overhear your conversation.
Wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue.
Fools.
But little do
You
they
goddamn
know,
fools.
while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
This is why you gotta pay attention on Yelan, because she's also harder, so like, you know, she's easy on the eyes. You don't need to pay attention to anyone else. Take down Criminal Syndicate, I'm in. Get into work with Yelan, I'm in.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too.
I'd let Yelan
do
work
it!
on me.
For Yelan, for the people of Chenyaville, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Northeast? To the east side of Fontaine? Considering we are at Yilon Wharf. What the hell is that? Counter surveillance point, Leewich and well northeast. Go to quest. That's a lot of quests. Ah, no, literally just northeast, okay?
Accelerating.
I do believe these are for the quest here, right? I don't think they were here before, although it has been years since we've explored that. Over a year, okay, not years, but still. Yes, stimmt.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
You follow Yelan through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Chenuel. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Duck Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Have some patience, Paimon. It's not time for nabbing bad guys, at least not yet.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Up here, we're by the water.
Guess so. Paimon can see the port of Elam Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse.
Lighthouse, yeah, I was about
The
to say.
Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
I think I understand what makes this place so important. I don't really get what's so special. No, you sit here, you see any communication that's used by the lighthouse that's not directed by the Millilith. So if it's like double flash, maybe it means, oh my god, it's danger. Triple flash, it means come here. Quadruple flash, it means, what the hell are you doing? Bring some burgers and beer.
Oh, let's hear it.
Spying on the Millers help with their operations, the perfect spot for counter-surveillance. It helps to avoid dangerous routes when transporting their goods.
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Ooh, a special photography device used in investigations on one can move and zoom in and out while taking photos. Investigate a scene from multiple positions and angles to find the hidden clues. Switch. Wish, wish.
Well, all set?
I'm ready to investigate. Hold on, let me check. Can I literally use it? Cannot use in current state because I need to talk to her. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
All set.
Aye.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
You head to the investigation place. When using the forensic imaging device, you can move around while taking pictures in order to adjust your angle of view. At the same time, the device also has a zoom feature allowing you to stand in high vantage points and take pictures of targets that are far away. Thanks to a specialized array of lenses, the forensic imaging device can capture traces of things that are invisible to the naked eye. Zoom in and center your view on suspicious objects. Then wait for a brief moment as the device automatically captures a snapshot for use as evidence. Does this imply that we need to get up top? Get up, get on up, get up. Okay, you're annoying me. Why are you here? What? Eggs. Oh my god, it's all about birds. I see it now. A photo of the previous, let's say, photo of the area previously taken by the Millilith using their overhead surveillance device. Compared to the photo with the current state of the area, and perhaps you can find traces of recent activity. It should be somewhere here. Like this, maybe? Eh, shit. Am I supposed to get closer or further away? Ah, do you mean that, maybe? No. Clues discovered. Nothing here. I think I need to find the differences in the pictures, right? So... yeah, this wasn't dug up. Do I need to maybe go like this? Yeah, okay. A small raised mound. Did the waves catch some of the loose soil? It's clearly something buried underneath. Continue collecting evidence. Can I interact with it? Not yet, okay. What else we got? Ah, I need to keep looking. You little bastards. You little okay. This... relax. This stuff. This wasn't here before. Yep. And the marks on the firewood still look fresh. Someone was cooking. Somebody cooked here. Oh my. And the boat is positioned differently. The ship is in odd position. Looks like it's been used recently, yes.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
That's a cool key. It's a really
so there
interesting
really
key.
is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
And the good news is we managed to find the evidence here. These clues should help move the investigation
Not to
forward.
mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Yellen takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key and coded messages found at the scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I might be onto something. Nope, not really. Let's try being onto something. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if you need to send a message, it would need to happen fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning.
Unlike
Given the
Paimon,
carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
let's go. Can I interact with anything here?
Accelerating.
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 Okay. Let's jump down. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, get down. I assume we're gonna need to stand on that rock and shoot some pics. Shoot some pics of Yelan. That would be real nice. At a beach, oh my. Some very nice pictures. Of almost Spider-Man, to be honest, right? She has the strings and stuff, so in a way, what did I miss? What do you want? Oh, like rewards. Okay, okay.
And nothing out of the ordinary here
If we learn anything from the blast place, it's the more normal it looks, the more it could be
That's
hiding.
right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you. The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set?
Yes.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
I've got you. You begin an investigation by doing something somewhere. Okay, it should probably be somewhere around here. Yep, pretty much exactly here. So, hey, rocks are moved. Rock's not where it used to be, almost like it's covered in something. Yes, it is. This was not here. There are pieces of the wood crate, they look new, maybe the crate belongs to someone. Yep, shit. Wood, maybe broken wood? No. Lamp? Yeah, lamp. They were working at night and needed a light. There's a lamp hanging from the tree branch. I knew it. Someone must have been working here in the dead of night. Yep. Oh wait, oracles. Oh my. Would it be the ship? Branches. I don't see that part though. Footsteps. I'm blind. There are numerous footprints around the shallows and signs of something heavy being dragged into the grass. It's clear someone moved something through here, yes. They moved the crate in the middle of the night and then moved the rock there to cover up whatever was in the crate, maybe?
This must be it!
Holy
The
shit, that's a
secret place
tunnel.
where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Nah, that was pretty easy.
Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store.
Dear
This
Lord.
isn't their home turf, so
This
I
view.
doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier.
Oh,
I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while
EA
I'm in there.
Sports. It's in the game.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything.
I trust
She's
you.
got your back!
I trust Yelan's time, and I doubt these guys will come back while we're here.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
Unless Yelan opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands in a thin sheen of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items
All right,
sealed
that's
within.
done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
But now, what's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it. All we can do now is wait.
We've left out the bait.
Wait,
Now we just
and
gotta
then
become
follow them
masterful.
straight to the guy behind this
at
whole
it.
thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch.
Masterful
And this whole
baiters.
time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying Village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's
I
meet
assume
back
this
up at
was
Yulong Wharf in 2
the
days.
break in the event.
Find me near the harbor.
Okay. But I'm doing it kinda late, so we should already have the entire event available to us, yes? Nope, I'm looking for hours. God damn it. God diggity damn it. Well, still, we have at least some of them, right? So we can do that later. Time to act is also almost upon us. Cancel navigate. Yes. Ooh. Let's go, let's go.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan. Ooh! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Yes, Paimon, exactly. That is what we are. I am also constantly curious. Where exactly all the dust goes? You know, where does she expel it from? Or maybe stores it, maybe in her ass. That is like very nicely packed, you know? You know? Yelon, what you got for me?
Well done,
girl?
you two. Right on time.
Right on time. How's the case coming along in
The
developments?
day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the dark financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
What if those aren't the real goods, though? Should we investigate them just in case?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail.
Oh my god,
we
they
need to be
are
careful.
masturbators
Several
as well?
members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the dark financier.
Goddamn.
As an escaped
Scamface.
convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood, I'll keep it stealthy. Don't worry, I've got this.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float
Not to be
closer
there,
to
Paimon.
the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
God damn it, Paimon, god damn it.
All
Yellow?
set?
Yes.
All right. We'll meet back up here once you're done.
You arrive at the pier and begin your investigation. The suspicious ship is moored near the... moored? Do I know the word? Whatever. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you need to line up the partial images from the files with the view through the image device until you get the perfect match. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, let's see what we have. Ship those two and those. Skittish, nice. What's with this mark? It looks like somebody deliberately painted it here. Something's wrong. Let's try and find the rest of these marks. Oh, wait, shit. Can I read it again? Yes. While assessing the ship, you notice some marked goods. The marks were made using a special kind of paint, which can only be identified via the forensic imaging device, so use it to find the marked goods and obtain some important clues. I found a mark. Oh, wait. Was it somewhere here? Nope. Hey, there we go. Evidence collected. Marked ship. I think it was a lifeboat. The marked crate must belong to the bad guys. Oh, I bet it does. I bet it do. I bet it be. What else do we have? Those. I marked those. Is it somewhere in here? Whoop. Careful. Oh, yeah, there we go. Last one, I believe, yes. Very well hidden. Yeah, that was in some weird place.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
You find Yelan and tell her the results of the investigation.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint, almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
So he's labeling the goods, but why? What message is he trying to send?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So,
Explosives?
nothing special then. Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Those might be
Fertilizer, soap, and
explosives.
perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Fireworks to have the not catalyst, but like the fire starter. Fertilizer is the explosion itself. Perfume probably to mask the smell of the fertilizer, and soap potentially to stick the to serve as like a stick on device, right? Like this sticky something. We've made it this far. We'll come with you.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourselves so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The
That is
investigation
actually a
might
massive
look a
ship.
little different this
By them.
time.
Or like actually getting on the ship and traveling on the ship, that would be cool, but I doubt they would do that.
Excuse
Unless-
me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Setting something up, setting up the explosives.
Take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Damn. Damn, girl.
Oh, Excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met?
I wish
You're
I met
Mr.
you.
Corday,
Dear Lord.
a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
You got good memory,
Huh?
girl.
You.
You.
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Okay, so Corday is obviously the
So
better
you've heard of me too?
spy.
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps.
Damn yellow.
Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You.
The money, relax.
Does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
I bet he does.
I.
If you're interested
of
in
course.
them, Yelan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelon. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the ship.
Holy shit. The entire ship.
Yalan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time. She's giving us opening. Let's use it.
Then let's
Paimon,
go
shut the
somewhere
hell up.
out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
We're actually sneaking.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes?
Fertilizer.
Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together.
Explosives.
And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
It's written in code. Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yalan really thinks of everything, huh?
Cipher.
But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Do we? Oh, okay, I guess just decipher message. I thought we would have to do that ourselves. Could have been nice. A formula made up by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the three main ingredients in the prescribed proportions and the specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Hey, what did I tell you? Install them in the locations shown, then use a timer to control the explosion timing such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can take part in the auction. Oh, and so it's about destroying the goods rather than doing anything else. After that, the investigating forces of both Fontaine and Leo will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived, wait out the hit for 6 months, then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is to bury the 15 mil mora the boss promised at the 7th sentry post. No need to contact me.
Well, what does it say?
Paimon, you're gay. Who would have thought? If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
This campaign needs to protect the persons at the top, so the diverting attention to an even bigger problem and cutting off all the leads in the process.
Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Act now, Dark Financier's cipher, is that the same thing? Oh, a code cipher compiled by Yelan using correct codes from a criminal organization encrypted communications. It can be used to turn seemingly random and nonsensical passages into easily understood messages. With this tool in hand, even the secret missive of the Dark Financier's underlings should become as clear as day. Act now. Yelan's instruction is holding. This is a chance, but we need to hurry. Let's act now. Shit. I maybe should have checked some stuff first. Okay. Finally dismantle all the bombs. On the okay. Scam faces the dude by referring to the cipher provided by Yellen. You decipher the enemy's encrypted message and obtain the map with meticulous markings of where the enemy had placed disguised bombs. Dismantle them as quickly as possible. Up top and down below and here. So that side would be one right here. Yep. Secretly dismissed. That's the bomb on the boat taken care of. Okay. One is up there. Can I climb? Yes, I can. Okay. Try and blow up the mast. Oh, shit. I'm stupid. Yeah, I should have been more careful. Yelena is turning the heat up on your opponent. Now is the time to focus. Yeah. I know. Relax. Oh. And it looks so small, but it's really heavy, so dangerous. Yes. Wait. Is it on here? No. Where else? On this. Yep. Oh, I like the music. Dismantle it quick. Be careful. And that should be the last one. Yeah. All bombs dismantled. Let's go.
All right, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of. Good
Hey,
work, you
Yolanda.
two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yellen! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. Where are Corday and Dodamani?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
So dangerous. Yeah.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well,
Unfathomable.
no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your
Clearly.
cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards.
Sure.
After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course.
Of course.
So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Bois.
An auction.
For an
Yeah.
auction in 2 days.
Then rest assured, the Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel.
A lot of
You
them
can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Melusines. Super
Our
cute Melusines.
Sincerest.
Hey,
Thanks.
he didn't Arthur. After some time, the ship safely docks at Lumidus. Maison Gardiennage conducted a quick safety inspection, and all is taken care of. In the meantime, you tell Yellen about the notes. Camface left for Corday the money. The money.
You scared the life out of Paimon, Yellen. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
It's not
Nah,
a question of if,
they
Paimon.
pussies.
I'm sure they caught on. But
Yeah.
in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him.
Not a single
you
thought
blow up
behind
the
those
ship.
eyes.
You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will, so he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the dark financier.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Paimon! God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
Hey, and I would imagine that is exactly where we're stopping right now, essentially. Invitation to the auction. A plain-looking envelope containing an invitation letter for an auction at the Hotel de Boer. The most critical showdown in the case of the Dark Financier begins with this very event. Also, I was about to say, Paimon, god damn it, for someone who's been eating knowledge and shit for several years now, you are still way too goddamn dumb. Come on, man. Come on. So yeah, 5 in 4 hours, hell yeah. Well then, that means that we're done for
Combat data
now, and I'll
updated.
see you in
Please
like a
rest assured
second,
that
because
I will
I'm gonna
not blow the
record
roof
them
off
together.
again.
Swap
I can add
ups.
them shortly. I'm quite
Hey.
used to it.
Covered investigations, 18 to 20. Let me get an egg in this trying time. What do you mean? You get what you wanted, okay, if you didn't, what the... Tomorrow has just started, my guy. What do you mean, tomorrow egg? Bastard. Well, let's just go do this. Keep those days. Ooh, maybe he meant tomorrow in here. Perhaps, perhaps. We will see in just a second. Paimon, do you have anything to say for yourself? How did it... Is it because of 2 days? Not exactly.
Alright, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer. This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Ooh, behind this whole scheme. Will you bastard. You eggy bastard. Well, whatever. Let's go help Yelan and also check out her outfit, because... Ooh, mama. Ooh, lady. Ma'am. Mother. Mummy. Mama. Mom. Okay, waitress. What do you have for me? Do you have
Good
anything?
evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the
Patrons?
auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys.
It sure is. It sure is. Are we about to take photos of artifacts or tea sets? That would be interesting. Ooh. They like set up an entire
This
thing.
place is packed.
Yeah.
Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
We better see Navi as well. She should be rich, right? She kinda likes tea with macarons. Macarons.
Oh, wait. The people we're after are hiding here too. It's time to get serious.
Classic.
Paimon knows just the thing.
Paimon.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people.
What do you
We
mean
need
I
a
have
little something to
millions of
blend
Mora?
in. Besides,
Although-
if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
Yelan did say that the whole operation is about like 10 figure deals and stuff, and those are in the billions, so I'm not quite that rich, but still, I want a pair of detective glasses too. I want a detective mustache too. Mustache.
Paimon doesn't have
Mustache.
another, but she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
We better get that in Not Cry. Yelan. Oh, ma'am. That is just unfair. That is. Dear God. The
Well,
music as well.
You two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous. But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected.
How can I be
Slow your
calm
breathing,
or collected
Tone down the emotion.
when I see you
We don't want to stand out.
in that dress? Huh?
Yellow? It is you, right? It must be you.
Surely. I don't think we are the ones who need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room, we'll be invisible. Exactly.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yanshang Tea House after all.
My
As well as
God.
an honored guest at this auction. So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
Girl,
No, not at all.
you look freaking perfect. You look great. It's perfect.
All right. Well, let the
Jesus.
vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
Good question, Paimon. Good question.
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
Is Melis paying for it, or are you, Yelan? Can we bid however much we want? I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit.
Oh my.
So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our
Oh, cool.
target should be among them.
Tea aficionados,
And I'm
right.
sure he's terrified. Because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Cannot get over how beautiful that dress is. And how well it fits her. Got it. We need to put pressure on them. The more desperate they get, the better.
Okay,
Yes.
so complicated stuff aside, the point is,
What was
they
complicated,
have a plan,
Paimon?
and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to squirm. One thing going
I'll
wrong
be
might not be
squirming all
enough to
over.
slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat. Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Sounds like a plan. We won't let you down.
Yeah, we're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
We'll never let you go. Never run around or desert you. Ooh, we're playing as Yelan. Ma'am. Ma'am. My God. God damn it, dude. Act now, yes. Paimon, you are floating and not sitting. Why are you taking up a space? The time is right, I should start investigating, yes. Are we aiming the camera? Let's see, what exactly? Just go and find the person with a mark. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Not you as well. Don't seem like you. Wait, no, wait. Bam. Slamma Gemma, this lady is wearing one of those badges, but there's nothing too suspicious about her outfit or demeanor. There we go. Wait, no, that's a different one. Yep. A buyer with a badge. This doesn't want seem to stand out in any way. Okay. There we go. Boy, you looking a nervous gentleman. He's playing the badge very prominently. He's playing the badge. A badge that has been all the rage among tea enthusiasts. Lately, it was being worn by several buyers who signed up for the auction after the cargo ship incident. The scapegoat must be hiding a Mogus, so it is imperative to track down all buyers wearing this badge. Bid frequency high, low, medium. I mean, I would imagine him, right? A regular commentator for publications like the Steambird, this affluent connoisseur with refined artistic taste, is a fixture of the auction house scene. However, their unusually late appearance at this particular auction raises some questions. A lavishly dressed lady, based on your intel, she's a well-known figure within Fontaine's fashion world, a regular at fashion exhibits and events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. Records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. A collector with a low-profile bidding style who has appeared several times at important auctions. Although they haven't been attending auctions as frequently as before, their bids are always focused on most precious of pieces. Yeah, you definitely seem like that may seem of here. It's probably not the scapegoat. What do you mean? Well, him then. Okay. I actually thought it would be him. Ah, is he the nervous one? Oh, okay.
He's acting strange, and there's something
I
off
didn't
with his
notice
attire.
his
No
hair.
mistake.
There.
That's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color.
Ooh.
Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the hotel. The board officer arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you are able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who had ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. Can't read today. Getting tongue-tied. After exchanging information and brief discussion, you settle on a bold and daring plan. We meet him, beat him up, and well, that's about it. That's about that.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. She'll be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right.
Yes,
my
we did.
Goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you,
Oh my.
the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
Dear Lord.
You! I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is
Can we
also
get more
on a
shots of her?
need-to-know basis.
Can we? Can we? By any chance? Did I stop it? What do you mean? Why?
If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No,
That's an interesting
this can't be
strategy.
happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut and he would find a way to get me out. And he even paid me 3 million in advance.
Not
On
bad.
that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then,
Poor guy.
one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's
I need
making,
this, I need this, I
what you
need
get
this.
in return are nothing but the scraps.
Dear God. Why would you stop? I want...
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
Which
All right
is...
then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Mission accomplished.
Is he from the
You
Spina?
managed to get
I would
through to
imagine
him
the
so fast, Yelena.
hitman
Paimon
is from the
almost
Spina.
couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
So just
Well,
officer, okay.
It's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, but I still felt myself tensing up. If you need the side hustle, you could always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
Relax,
The
my dude.
Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the dark financier to face the music.
Hell yeah, let's go, let's go. I hope she's still in her dress after this one. Wait, Paimon, any words? Just making sure, just making sure. Quest, potential, navigate. 2-click is nice. 2-clicking is kind of nice. Paimon? I guess not. I guess not. Let's go finish this. Before I do it though, let's remove those because they are annoying. At the corner of my eye, they're right there, they're looking straight at me. Trying to... You bastard. And you as well, yes, I know. Relax. Ooh, finally. Peace and quiet.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses
She's
for
still
rent.
in the dress.
Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the
Those
streets.
lags.
I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses. Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors. Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's
Nothing
yet
is
another
smooth,
obstacle.
Paimon. Nothing is
Well,
smooth.
After all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
Come on, show it to me. Show it. Diderot, what do you have?
Detective, I wanted to ask. Since I've cooperated with the investigation and all, do you think I'll get a lighter sentence?
That's for the Maison Gardiennage and the court to decide. But I think your attitude will work in your favor.
It should.
I'm glad I came to my senses when I did.
He's quite
Otherwise, I'd be
literally
done
the
for
scapegoat.
sure.
Okay. And
If all
yellow.
goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
That they are. No time to waste. I'm ready. Let's check. Let me check. I'm prepared.
All right.
I am
Then
prepared.
let's see those detective skills in action.
You begin your investigation at the meeting site. What exactly do we need to get? Some difference. Like, for example, the flower. Already, I see it already. The image shows a pot of some roses. Wasn't the money a Sumeru native? Something's fishy here. Let's see what else. These pots, those 3 bottles. No, they're the same. You, what are you doing? The tea leaves from Chenuel too. Looks like the leftover goods from the transaction. What else we got? Those are the same. Anything on the right here? Seems like it's the same. That is the same. That is the same. Anything on the house? No. Anything up top? No. These to the sides seem like new ones. Yep, okay. Something happened there. The Blue Lotus turned into something else, and the other Lotus turned into something else as well. Based on this image, there should have been a Marcot here, as Galler signal is clear as day. Okay. An urgent message left for the scapegoat by the Dark Financier, with the only hint being that the code has something to do with colors. Comparing the image with the current state of the area should give you enough to lure the enemy into a trap. Purple, pink, whatever the hell that is. I guess green, right? Because in the current state they are green. She's activating them, oh my god. Blue and red, but we need them of the same color, or maybe not.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take
because
the bait.
That was a blue flower and that was a red one.
For some strange reason,
I see.
Paimon's not nervous at all.
You shouldn't be nervous, Paimon. You're not doing anything. It's me that puts my life on the line. What the hell? That was an interesting shot, right?
Monsieur Diderot.
Hey, he
Here
looks
to make
unique
excuses
enough.
for your complete failure at the
Hell
auction?
yeah.
Or to fish for a bigger cut?
That's awesome. At least some
Accidents
relatively
happen,
new
of
look for
course.
an NPC.
What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh?
Oh?
A trap, I presume. I've set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else.
I like the camera
No matter.
direction.
Sometimes you take a chance on
the
someone
eye.
who turns out to be a disappointment. It's happened before. It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelliccia's respect.
Oh my
but
God.
I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with.
More like
I
2
suppose
and a quarter.
congratulations are in order. 6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a Mora laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities.
It was a bit
Your
too much here.
operation really has been a roaring success.
She's definitely playing it
Why
up
is
and...
the Dark Financier so polite?
Yeah,
Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
I think something's fishy. You'd better come
Oh,
quietly.
do be serious. You thought you'd corner me, and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened
What a
my
hell of a
ears.
metaphor.
I was helpless to stop it.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value.
Does he though?
My Mora laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry. So, Agent
Max?
Yelan,
Okay.
even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
Ah! Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help.
Those
but
thighs
this
go
fight
for
is
big
mine.
bucks on the black market.
Because as it so happens,
Why those
he isn't
mechs
the only
so,
one who has
you
a
know,
score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show.
Give me a show, Yelon. Are we soloing as Yelon? Hey, let's go. Why are they half HP though? What the
Here
hell?
comes the catch.
Here is the catch. Yes, here it comes.
Take it easy. Quietly now.
Oh, come on.
Gotcha.
Oh, you bastard.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I wanted to fight some mecha more, you know? Where's my mecha?
Take it easy.
Level 99 pins? Yeah, I only now noticed. Boom! Finish him, you know, with a controlled one to the head.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
I'm not so
Any
sure.
last
Again.
words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you.
Oh, man.
No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years
She's baiting
is
him.
just another nail in your coffin.
And he's sweating.
And all you'll
He's
be
falling
able
for
to
the
do
bait, for the
is
master
curl up in
bait.
the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever
Goddamn,
remains
Yolanda.
of your pathetic life.
Goddamn.
You're not a detective.
Yeah, she's
no.
not.
You're some kind of demon.
Succubus. The hottest demon.
If you knew what's
Ooh,
good
hey,
for
Ella.
you, you'd have walked away from this fight.
Goddamn.
But it's too late for that now.
Beat him. Oh, shit, Adler. Goddamn.
After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
That would be surprisingly fast for Fontainian bureaucracy.
Miss Yelon, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case.
Oh, girl,
I will
relax.
also
Come on,
request
6 months
that
and
the
we
Maison
barely did
Gardiennage
anything.
extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind.
Yeah, that's a bit too
I was
much.
just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Relax, it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything special. Come on.
Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts.
Sure, Paimon, you definitely
But
did those
At the
things.
same
Yeah.
time, she feels smarter than before. Maybe Paimon really does have what it
I don't
takes to
believe
be
you.
a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work,
Let's not go
we're
that
heading
far.
to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes!
Are we
Is
actually
that
going?
okay, Traveler? Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills. Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy someday.
Go ahead, have fun. Who better watch? Who better to watch over you than a police officer? Isn't this like the first time Paimon is leaving us on her own volition and desire? She's been like tied to us at the hip for the entirety of the game, and she's been super nervous and like anxiety driven every single time we get separated. But here she just leaves, and that's fine. That's kind of crazy to me.
Alright, then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Mnemonia.
She's actually
Well,
living.
both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler. After talking about it for so long,
If anything, this is
finally
the
have the chance
biggest
to enjoy a
red
real
flag for the
vacation.
future of our
mind
relationship.
humoring me for a bit, traveler?
Oh, I will. I will humor you all day, girl. I mean, ma'am. I'd be honored and be delighted. Honored. Go with Yelan to Coral Fontaine. Oh, yes, I will. Dude, that is crazy to me. I did not expect for Paimon to actually leave us. Of her own volition. Would I be? No, I wanna jump. I wanna jump. Ma'am, you're looking astonishing. Absolutely astonishing.
What a nice night.
Not as nice as you.
Fresh maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses
Hey,
of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Hey, yo. Hey, you're on vacation now. Why not? You deserve to celebrate. Let's cheers to a job well done.
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabrières before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit?
Dear God,
I also
is
heard
this
about
a
the
date?
intricate timepieces,
I'm all about
clockwork
it.
furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
The longer you work, the more you want to spend. All right, I'm down for shopping spree.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
No, I will steer you right. Oh, yes, I will. Wish we came by, swung by Chiori's place as well, but I guess she already has the new outfit, so you don't really have to.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Wait, I thought you were going to enjoy your time off. Why does it sound like you're about to get back to work?
It can't be helped. Duty calls.
Goddamn duty.
I still have to write up a formal
Duty.
report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment. Nodcry.
Hey, you'll love to hear it. That's where Paimon and I are headed next too. Is your business there urgent? Has something happened?
No, nothing like that.
Oh my.
Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward. And to set some boundaries. I'll fill you in later.
Who would
For
that
now,
be?
why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
I doubt it. Flynn's, right? So... a partner, huh? And you taking me under your wing and the success of our operation.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, traveler. Or
Girl, you
should I
should have
say,
known that from the start.
agent. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Nodcry.
Oh,
If
yes, we
so,
will.
I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
Oh my god, that is beautiful. Okay, I wanted the previous pic to be the thumbnail, but I think that is it. Keepsake photo with Yelan. After efficiently tracking down and completely dismantling the Moralandoran team of the Dark Financier, you enjoyed a brief vacation in Fontaine with Yelan. To commemorate this mission, you took a snapshot with the forensic imaging device. Oh yes, we did. That is so freaking cute. Perhaps we'll cross. That is the same stuff. Hey, that was a great little quest. Oh, wait, afterward? I almost left it. Ah, right, we need to meet Paimon, right? Afterward completed. Oh, maybe not. I guess this just now was the afterward, right? Okay. Well, that is the end then.
Combat data.
Combat data updated. Is that just, yeah, defeat the upper hand, okay. Hey, we're halfway there. Alright, that is finished.
Dated.
And this as well, just to finish off.
Rest assured that I will not blow the
Thanks
roof
for
off
watching,
again.
and I will most likely see you. Will it be Genshin's showcase? Yeah, I think the next Genshin livestream, which supposedly is in a week. Well, I guess a week and a half, right? Today is Monday, it's gonna be on next Friday. And I don't believe we have anything before that. I don't think so. Either way, see ya!